Welcome everybody. Oh God, welcome everybody to the Atlanta Hawks My GM My League series. Obviously, it's basically built like a My GM, but just without all the terrible cutscenes and you know all the excess meetings with players because they're unhappy every 5 seconds. We are doing the Atlanta Hawks because they are one of the worst teams in the league currently, with only about 2 players you could really build around, maybe 3. I thought about doing the Hornets. I also thought about the Kings and a few other teams. The Lakers, obviously my favorite team. But I decided to go with Atlanta. They just intrigued me the second I scrolled over their name. I hadn't really thought about it. And they are currently 18 and 41, and we are basically going to have to build this franchise up from the ground because that's where they're at. It's crazy just to think that only a few years ago this team had 60 plus wins, and now look at them. Got guys playing no minutes, getting paid 12.5 mil to be a 70 overall. Got not too many bad contracts on here, so we're not really locked into anything except for Kent Bazemore's contract is not the most desirable. But we're going to try and make this as realistic as a My League slash My GM as possible. So the first things we are going to kind of try and step in to do is I'm pretty sure we're going to leave most of this for now, except for we might try and get another young. This kind of episode is just kind of an introductory. We're not gonna play any games here. We might simulate a little bit, probably not too much though. But we're gonna release some players to free agency because we're basically gonna just build this. Mike Muscala. Uh, Trying to look for some prime cut prospects. Because I want to bring in some young talent for the league, or from the free agency pool. Um, Muscala might be a guy. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna cut Mike Muscala. Um, the rest of these guys I think are safe. Didn't even know Tony Allen was on the team, but okay. Isaiah Taylor, yeah, I'm gonna cut Malcolm Delaney too. And then we're going to fill out the rest of the roster with some free agents. I'm going to try and go after a couple young guys. I was already kind of looking in their free agent pool, and I saw a guy that intrigued me. Don't really know how to fully say his name, but I'm going to take a stab at it. Georgios Papagiannis. Think I might have said that right. Think I might have nailed it. Oh my god. What? Are we looking at the same thing here? Why does he want $22 million? I mean, I guess it's only for the rest of the season, but Jesus, he's like a 73. My God. How much do you want, Vaughn? You want 10 million? Jeez. I might have to edit like the cap stuff because I think these teams really think that that might be the first thing we do. We're gonna go edit some of Alright, I'm gonna make sure these settings are all okay. But yeah, I think I gotta edit that a little bit because contract negotiation difficulty because the game kind of acts like the cap is still where it was in like 2016 or like the off season that Kevin Durant became a free agent and like where terrible players were getting paid like Timothy Mozgov. So I'm gonna like lower this to see if that like negates that at all because I know it's only for the rest of the year anyway, so it wouldn't really affect us too much. But for 73 overall like that to be asking for how much money was he asking for? 20 million, and clearly it's not doing anything. I wouldn't offer you that in your wettest dream. It won't even go down any faster than this. I mean, it's only a 1-year deal. 10-day minimum. Yeah, I'd offer you the minimum. Uh, you're not even on a team. I hate this. Like, he's not even on a team. How about like $5 million for the rest of the season? Is insulted by the offer. The 20-year-old, 73 overall, is insulted. How dare you be insulted? I'll even offer him 10 million. I might not even be able to offer to him anymore. 9.6. Yeah, no longer interested in negotiating. What if I offered him what he wanted? Like, I was not expecting that ridiculousness. Yeah, I'd have to sign him back. Okay, I just want to check like everybody. Jared Sullinger, how much would you want? Why would he see why what? Alright, Papagiannis might have just been out of his mind. Alright, Sullinger, only 25. See, the reason I wanted Papagiannis as well was because Papagiannis is well, I thought he actually had higher potential than that, but that's all he's got. So we're gonna look into some guys. You know what? I'll check in once I've found some guys. All right, so we're just gonna bring in Jared Sullinger. I was thinking about bringing in Diamond Stone. I don't. We might not. Or have CPU. It doesn't really matter. We're still signing some other people. I really wanted Papagiannis. Like, this is frustrating. Like, that he wants so much for one is irritating. Oh, and then we got him anyway. It didn't matter. Whatever. Have CPU adjust the rotation. Still kind of have to fill out the roster. Can't really pick up another center. We got to pick up a point guard. So, can you go somebody young and decently talented? Pierre Jackson for the rest of the season. Samaj Christian. I'll go Samaj. Affordable. Just to preface, I have no idea how many guys we still need to sign. Alright, and Archie Goodwin if we... Okay, we're good. We didn't even need to. Alright, now we'll check out the full roster. All cleared up and all good for us. So for the rest of the season, this is the roster we will be rolling with. Dennis Schroeder, our best player. Dwayne Dedman at center, contract expiring at the end of the season. Probably not coming back to Atlanta. John Collins, our young power forward. Somebody we're really going to look to build around in the coming seasons. Kent Bazemore, a decent defender, a good 3 and D guy if you're looking for one like that. Probably a little bit better in the mid-range though. To be quite honest, he is getting paid a lot of money, but he's on a 2-year deal, so next year will be the final season of his contract. So I don't know if we're even going to look to move him or if we'll just keep him on the team for the last year. Maybe trade him at the deadline to a contender. Ersan Ilyasova, almost definitely not coming back. Really doesn't fit what we're trying to do at this point. Tyrion Prince, one of the young players we are going to have to try and get a nice roll out of. Basically, you can see decent 3-point shooter. He's got okay perimeter defense. He can actually play make a little bit. In case you didn't know anything about him, got to work on that mid range though. Tony Allen, know about Tony Allen, all defense, no offense basically. Jared Sullinger, obviously one of the acquisitions we just got. Big man center, Papagiannis, who we spent $20 million on. Obviously, we're going to have to get him a lot of playing time in some form or fashion. We're going to have to, like, put in some special lineups. You got Tyler Kavanaugh, Isaiah Taylor, Samaj Christian, Miles Plumlee, which I'm going to have to figure out a way to probably pair that with a talented player to trade away. DeAndre Bembry, Tyler Dorsey, and that is the full roster. So one thing I've noticed is we don't have a lot of great 3-point shooting on the team. So that might be something we have to look forward to, especially improving Dennis Schroeder's because he is our top player. You'd like to see him have a little bit more of a 3-point shot than he does have at this point. So check the final rotation, or at least check the current rotation. Make sure everything's good. Anybody not getting minutes that I'd like to get some minutes to? Hold on, got an itch. You know what? I think I'd like to get Papagiannis more minutes considering I'm paying him. So if he develops into something, we can kind of get like first dibs on him. Sullinger, we're gonna drop down to about 12. Kavanaugh down to about 8. And I want to get Christian some minutes to be the backup point. And then we'll get Bembry some minutes as the backup small forward. We're going to adjust the minutes a little bit more. Budenholzer probably in his last year as an Atlanta Hawk coach. Bazemore. We're going to leave that with Prince. We're going to leave Collins and Schroeder and Prince with their minutes because they're the guys who I want to develop. Ilyasova and Dedmon definitely don't really need the minutes. Neither does Allen. He can go down to 15. Sullinger, I'm going to boost up to 14. Kavanaugh can stay at like 9. Christian's got to go ahead of him, and Bembry's going to get 9 as well. Be the 12th man in the rotation, so you can see the full rotation. Dennis Schroeder, Kent Bazemore, Tyrion Prince, John Collins, Dwayne Dedmon, starting 5. Off the bench, Ersan Ilyasova, Georgios Papagiannis, Tony Allen, Jared Sullinger, Samaj Christian, Tyler Kavanaugh, and DeAndre Bembry. Trust me, we both know it's not the most talented roster in the league, not even close. But it's what we're working with right now. So 2 of our next 3 games are against the Pacers, and we play them 3 times in the next 3 weeks. So we're going to simulate at least to this Lakers game. That might be the game we end up playing. So let's see if we can get a win. No, but that is probably for the best, to be honest. We're going to probably try and stack up for that top draft pick. Right now, I'm pretty sure we are in the best position to get it. Any really bad contracts we're locked into long term? Obviously, Miles Plumlee. But nothing too bad. Muscala. I didn't even realize he was on. Oh, because he had options. So when we cut him. Oh well, 1.67. It's not going to kill us. Delaney will be off the books at the end of the season, obviously. Other than that, see Bazemore. Oh man, that's a player option. We might end up having we might end up trading away Bazemore at probably around the trade deadline when teams are kind of trying to fill out the rest of their roster to make a playoff run. That might be when we try to move him. Dedmon, if he accepts it, that's fine with me. I'm not gonna get too mad at that. Dedmon's a pretty talented player. I already talked about Budenholzer, and the final thing we can check out here is the scouting. Okay, not that scouting. I guess we can look at that real quick. Hawks are clearly in rebuild mode. Obviously, the other options are buying and selling, which we are doing neither of, to be quite honest. We don't really have anything to sell, and we really can't buy anything because we don't have anything to sell. We'll fix the training later, and mock drafts, we are right now 3rd in every one, and 2 of them have us taking Michael Porter Jr. And 2K seems to be on some drugs. Emmanuel Akot going 1st overall in this one. And Draft Express, he is not a 1st round pick. Oh no, there he is, 8th. Interesting. So, as far as drafting goes, oh, there we go. DeAndre Ayton, 82 overall. He might be a guy we look to target. Other than that, Marvin Bagley, another guy we could target. But then, We probably have to do some moving with John Collins and him, figure out somebody who could play a center position, perhaps. Bamba also there, Wendell Carter Jr., Luka Doncic, Michael Porter, some of the other guys, Trae Young. But that is going to do it for the introductory episode. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Super hype to get into it. We're probably not going to play too many games in the season, to be quite honest. I might play like a game or two just to kind of see really where this team is at, where it lacks. But that is going to do it for this episode. I will see you guys all next time. Make sure you subscribe for more if you're hyped up for the franchise to get underway. See you guys on next time. Peace out.